I'm very excited about today's. I'm really big at starting on time, so we're just going to go ahead and jump into it. Again, welcome. I'm really excited to talk about this topic today because all of us are usually glued to our phones all the time on social media, and there are ways to automate a lot of things that we're doing and still have connection with people. Because a lot of people I talk to, they're like, but wait, what about the connection? Like, that's the important part, right? We want to build these relationships with people, but a lot of times we're spending our time on like menial little tasks that are like repetitive, that we should not have to be doing that. So today we're going to talk all about that. So let me go ahead and start sharing my screen here. Okay. All right. Here we go. Just let me know if you can see this. The way it is on here, I can't really see chat or questions. So if you have questions, just unmute yourself or be like, hey, there's a question in the chat. Okay.
I can see your screen.
Okay, perfect. What are we doing here? No, slideshow. Lord have mercy. Okay, so we are going to learn how to automate our social media today. There's so many different ways to do this and so many different ways to plan. I'm going to go over a lot of different things, especially how I actually plan my weeks out and how I schedule content out. I do a lot of vendor events, which I'll talk about too. And I'll show you how I come up with content and do it in bulk, which is pretty amazing. Okay, so we all started a business not to be on our phone 24/7. I am very guilty of this, where I will literally be on my phone constantly checking notifications, all the things. I don't want to miss any messages or comments or whatever. And a lot of times, well, the bad part about this too is, Facebook doesn't have a way to automate like in groups and stuff. So we have to get used to posting on a business page so we can automate it, but you can do it for Instagram too. So that is the exciting part. And a lot of times I'm sending the same exact information over and over and over again, copy paste, trying to find the right note, when it literally could just be automated for me. And I'm hands off even when I'm sleeping, even when I'm out with my family, when I'm traveling, all the things. And a lot of times we have a lot of inconsistent follow-up with some of our potential customers, and we are going to solve all of that today. And like I said before, the goal is not to remove us from the business and those conversations, but it's to automate the repetitive part so we can actually foster those relationships and actually have the time to do it. So we are going to learn how to schedule out our content, how to batch create content, how we can plan content weekly, monthly, literally maybe even for the whole year, which is kind of crazy. We're going to batch posts. We're going to schedule our content ahead of time, and we're going to maintain a consistent online presence, because when you fall off and you stop posting, and I've noticed this, like if I go out of town and I did not schedule any posts, then my business stops, and we don't want that. We want to spend our time taking maybe a few hours, batching it, scheduling it. And then the time that we do have, we don't want to be posting the content. We actually want to be engaging with the audience, and we want to build those relationships, because that's the important part. People buy from people. Anybody can sell any course. Anybody can sell any direct marketing, like Unique or Red Aspen or Color Street, whatever it is that you sell. Anybody can buy from any website, but people are buying from you and your story. And we want to make sure that we're taking the time and have the time to build those relationships instead of figuring out what we're going to post. So with this system, you have one dashboard and multiple platforms in one place for all your messages. When somebody messages me on Facebook, it goes to the same place. If somebody messages me on Instagram, it goes to the same place. If somebody emails me, it goes to the same place. And I'm not having to go back and forth between apps, and I can actually see what's working and not working in one spot, which is really great. So also you can do keyword comment, right? Just like a ManyChat, if you're not having to pay every month for what, like not only the subscription, but however many, that you're sending out, you have to pay for that. You're not having to do that. So someone comments info and then they get a messenger reply. They can even get a comment right on the post. They can like the post, and then you set up, the system asks what they need, but you are setting up what it needs, right? And they receive the info, and then it can stop there with the automation part, but they first have the info and it's instantaneous. They can look over it and you can follow up with them personally after that. And you can even have it where it is this whole automation flow, but maybe they have a question. And then once you answer, you can like the automation stops and then it's your conversation now. So interest is high in the moment. When I am researching something, I don't know about you, but I'm like, okay, I'm ready right now. I want my question answered right now, right? And people we live in a world where we want instant gratification, which is terrible. I'm guilty of this, right? We want somebody to respond immediately to us, right? And we want to deliver them everything they need, right? But what if we can still do that, but we aren't responding instantly? We have it set up in our voice and our brand, what we would have actually sent to this person when they commented that keyword, but the system is automatically sending it and even qualifies them with questions. And you can have it set up to tag them inside of your CRM system so you know who is interested in what. And then you know already when you go to have that conversation, which path you're going to take because you already have a little bit of information. And then we all forget things and you can even set it up for reminders, right? So maybe they went through this whole thing, they qualified questions, but then they stopped. You can have it set up to set 24 hours later to send another message to them and get that conversation started again. So I think what happened here? Okay. All right. So one thing that I do a lot of vendor events with people that are in network marketing, and they do a lot of messenger parties. And obviously Facebook does not allow you to do this from a personal page, but you could still have a group messenger party and you say, okay, here's this post, go comment on it. And then somebody comments on that post, like the post was now put into the messenger and they go comment. And now everybody is in their own customer journey and the chat is not blowing up. You're just guiding them on the next step in that chat. And you are actually able to not have to copy paste. Maybe you have 5 people asking the same question. Instead, these people are moving through their own journey of, okay, party. Okay, well, what do you want? I set one up last night for Clio Color where, okay, well, do you know how it works? Do you want to earn? Do you want to shop by color? And then it goes through the whole entire thing. And then you can jump in and actually give them your recommendations based on their answers. And you can help them choose what they need. So, but you set it up on what the next step is, which is really amazing. I think this would have been so good for me if I actually had a system and a website when I was doing my boutique. I could have absolutely done parties like this where I just did it from my business page. People commented and then it directed them to the right place. Like maybe they are looking for faith shirts. Maybe they're looking for back to school. Maybe they're looking for some sort of gift or customized gift. And you could have like actually set up to customize to that journey. So we take the messenger parties beyond the group chat because you're inviting one. Now you're growing your Facebook business page. And for me, it's always been hardest to actually grow a business page. But if you are doing these parties and they comment on a post, people are following your business page and now your business page is getting more people there. And this could literally be for anything, right? So then guests comment a word. Each guest enters all their individual messenger conversations from that. So it's not in the group chat and chats don't get lost per each conversation. And you can even set it up where everything is tagged based on their answers. Okay. And you are actually customizing it. The system isn't customizing it. You are customizing it inside of the system about how you want them to go about to the next thing. And then follow-up happens privately instead of in the group chat and automatically when they're going through it, but then you can step in and actually now know what they're needing without having to literally waste hours. Like that was one thing that I hated doing when I was doing network marketing is wasting hours answering the same exact question over and over and over again. This is taking that out so that I can get to the real deep part and actually building a relationship and figuring out beforehand qualifying questions that will help me guide them to the right product. So this replaces ManyChat. It does scheduling. It has a CRM. It has follow-up, all the things for anything that you need to automate stuff on your social media account. So let's dive into it. Okay. Oh, I thought it was the last step. Sorry. So first, this is the last one. You want to first decide, what do you want to automate? You want to think about, what question do you answer repeatedly? What information do people request most often? What keyword could start the conversation? And I'm going to show this in there, but I always recommend just having a few keywords that people will post and use that constantly in all of your content, so it automatically starts whichever flow it is. And what would happen after somebody shows interest? Is this one thing that gets sent? Is it like a couple of things that get sent? And when do you personally step in? So you do have to monitor that too, and maybe have a thing that says, okay, I'll get back to you in just a few moments or something like that. And we can start, because what if it's like 2 o'clock in the morning? But here's the thing too, I was setting this up last night and I forgot I had put parameters on there where like messages won't send after midnight. So you got to make sure that you either have it sent where it can be sent automatically, or it can just be sent during business hours, right? And then that way there you can follow up and start those conversations. So you can really customize how this all is and really automate repetitive things that you're doing all the time. All right, let's exit out of this and let me see what questions we have before I go in and start showing you guys and building anything. Anybody have any questions?
No questions right now. I did go in the other week and test out like scheduling some content. It was so easy.
Yes. Yes.
So easy.
And so there is a way, and I haven't learned how to do this yet, but one of my girls that I'm working with has, you can connect Claude to the system, and it will literally create and schedule out your content. It's scheduled out 352 days or whatever of Tip Tuesdays for her business, because there is a content creator in there. You can connect the two, and it schedules it out and posts it for you. Now you can also have it. Yes, Claude is like my best friend. Claude created this, that presentation that you just saw. I freaking love Claude. Like, does everything for me on that end. I use each one differently, but you can connect it to the system and really help you, scale and do things without having to do it manually. Okay. Now let's go in and see. So I am in my social planner right now, and these are all things that I've published, or I could do a draft, and you can schedule to all these different places. You can do it to 9 different places plus a community, because you can also have communities on this system that I'm hoping is going to replace Facebook. So I know a lot of people are a lot of people are banned, or, you could lose your Facebook tomorrow. That literally happened to me. I lost my social media account of like 14 years, and I only ran my boutique on Facebook groups. And the only reason I was able to get back in and take control is because my mom and my husband were admin. When I started my new account, they were able to make me admin. But we're literally building on rented land. This is not rented land. This is your own thing. So that is something that I'm really pushing to people, is that you really need to think outside of the box. Like, social media is great, but it can also have a lot of rules and just be gone tomorrow. So definitely think about that. You want to have a place where you're collecting emails. You have another community that is outside of the social media platform, so that you're not going to lose it, because it sucks. Trust me. So it's really simple to go in here and do a post. So first off, I'm going to go over to ChatGPT, because I'm going to show you, ChatGPT just came up with ChatGPT Work. And over here, I was able to create multiple pictures at the same time. So these are all my outputs, but you can scroll through here and you can download them all at once, right? So now I don't have to manually put in, okay, each one each time. And it's super annoying to have to generate and wait. Now I'm like, okay, I need 15 posts for this. And then it creates all of the posts for you. So in order, right? So you just go through and do that. So let me just go ahead and copy this one. And then let's find the schedule once. Not that one. There we go. We'll download this. All right, so if we go back over to Simply Scale, new post, create a post. select the account. So I'm going to do this Facebook, this Instagram, because so you can have multiple Instagram accounts, you can have multiple Facebook pages, multiple Pinterest pages, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it is, you can have all of that stuff in here. So if you're managing different things, it's okay to have more than one on there. So I just copy paste. And now I'm going to add in for my storage. All right. Now, here's a really cool part. You can add a follow-up comment. So I can say, grab your spot here to watch the training. Now, I'm going to go over to my notes because I do still use notes for some things. And now when it posts, it's also going to post with this comment so people can automatically grab the comment. Okay. So now I'm going to go down and I'm going to post this now. Now I already set up an automation for this, and it's super easy to set up automations. You can set up super complicated automations just like you can in ManyChat, or you can set up very simple ones. And I like to set up simple ones because they can get weird. So automating your social. So all I did, so Facebook comment, the Facebook comment on a post, and then you want to filter through what is the page. Pages or post is the page is going to be this one. You choose the one you want, and then instead of you can choose contain phrase or publish post. I always do contains phrase because that just means like any post that I have that talks about the social platform, I'm always going to use socials or social, and then it's going to show up here. You can put however many, uppercase, lowercase, all that kind of stuff. And then post type is published. So any of those are going to trigger this automation. It's going to send the right thing. So I'm going to save this trigger. After you do that, you can have it respond on a comment. And I always recommend you choose 3 different ones. And then you can also like the comments. And then you can do Facebook Interactive Messenger where it actually pops up with buttons, which is really neat. And you can either have it go to perform the next action where it sends another message where they choose something else, or it can open up to a website. For this, it was just opening up the website to sign up for this training, or they could learn more by going to the website. And that was it. That was done. And then you got to make sure it's published. If it's going to stay in draft mode when you first start this, so you've got to make sure it's published, because we're like, wait, I just did that. It never publishes it until you go in there manually and publish it. So you want to make sure that you do that. All right, let's hit save. All right, let's go on over to Facebook. Whoops. And we are going to go over to my page. Now you have to go and check this, obviously, using your personal profile because you can't go on your page and comment as your page. So if we look here, it just did this, right? And it automatically put the comment there. And now I'm going to say social. What did I say? Socials. So I already popped up. Look, can't wait to show you. Check your inbox for details. So here it is. Hey, Amanda, here's the information. It's just like ManyChat, except you're not paying per message. You can either save your receipt, or you could learn more by going to my website. So that is how simple it can be. And it does this for Instagram. And I think they just came out with the TikTok integration too. I have not set that one up yet. So I'm going to show you something else because I also created one to show you guys about Plexus, because I'm on Plexus. It is a health and wellness company, and I want to show you. I did an automation a while ago for this, and this is a more in-depth one. Now, mind you, I just integrated accounts, and for some reason, it's like pulling like one of my widgets is also talking, because you can also set up live chats and stuff. So the first question actually sends me, oh, gosh, why is it doing that? It actually sends me 2 options. So just ignore that, because that is not correct. I have to contact Go High Level about that. But I'm going to put ready, and I'm going to show you how you can do one that is a lot more in depth. So there it goes. Just sent you DM with the details. All right, let's see if it popped up. Okay, so excited for you to see this. Okay, here we go. Hey, I saw you commented ready on my post. Before we dive in, do you know much about Plexus? I'm going to say no. All right, so then it says, no problem. Plexus is a supplement company with plant-based natural products that address blood sugar health. Do you have any of these issues? And it sends a picture for them to say, do you have any of these issues? And I say, yes, I do have these issues. Whoops. Oh, I hope I didn't just mess it up. Okay. If you have issues in this chart, it could be, and it gives the explanation. And then it says, well, what symptoms do you want to work on first? I'm going to say weight loss. Okay, got it. Interested. And then it sends, if you're interested in blood sugar, and that one will send to that, I will start the conversation there personally. If I do this, it's going to send a video. I think I might have mixed up which one it was, but it'll send you a video on things. So you could send videos to them and say, okay, check out this little video. And then after they watch the video, you can set it up where it's timed. And it, you know, I think I put it at like a 5 or 10 minute delay after they watch the video. I was going through it earlier. I don't know why it's not showing it now. But it will show you, you can go watch it and you can time it. Okay, now that you watch the video, what do you think? Do you have questions? And then you can jump in and do it personally, or you could send the link to that combo of what they just watched. So this is huge for people that are in network marketing, where they set it up and have everything ready to go instead of constantly replying back and forth to people. Now, obviously, we do want to have those relationships and connections, but that just took out a lot of like the mundane stuff. What questions do we have so far?
I'm just excited to try this out for Pinterest, to be honest, because I have so much planned for Pinterest.
Yes. Yeah. And so Rose has actually been working on where you can connect Pinterest to ChatGPT, and it will literally create all of your pins and posts for you.
I'm just excited to just get all this started.
Yes. It's so exciting. Suzette, do you have the system already?
Which system?
Simply Scale OS.
No, I just got into this. Mandy had posted on her page and I just signed up for the class. So I really don't know what it is that I need just yet.
Gotcha. Okay. So Simply Scale OS is your system that I'm using. I'll show you here. It is built on Go High Level, but I am my own independent agency. And so softwares are amazing, but if you don't know how to use them, then it's pointless. Right?
Yeah, I have Go Level, and I just get so frustrated because I really don't know how to use it, but I want to use it and I keep paying for it. But
yeah, so you can actually transfer your account to my agency if you're direct through Go High Level, or even in another agency. I've had several people do that. I don't know what you're paying for Go High Level now. I'm on a special right now where it's $57 a month. And you're locked into that for life for the full system. And I do have all types of onboarding videos and a dashboard for you guys to go through, and like, I'm actually there helping you. Any question you have, you just let me know. Sometimes this does not load well, so I have moved a lot of it over into the community here. So you'll have onboarding community.
Yeah.
Yep. So you can go through all that stuff. And then I have bots and all that you can use for website building and all that. But I do trainings like this every week. So if you do have Go High Level, you can absolutely transfer your account over so that you can get the extra help that you need to actually use it properly.
Okay.
So yeah, let me see. What else was I going to go over today? I feel like I went through that really, really fast. Let me go back to marketing. Okay, so inside of here, there are also social media templates that are already created for you. So let's say you don't know what to post, go to your niche. Let's just say it's health and wellness. And here are a bunch of health and wellness posts that are ready for you, and you can schedule them out. You can edit what the captions are, but they already have captions and all that set up too. So you can, just post it just as like engagement post. So you should never not have, let me see here. Oh crap, I forgot how to open it up. Give me a second here. Let me just see. Let's see if we can preview it. There we go. So see, they have the captions already there for you, and you can obviously change it to your brand and business and stuff. But it's really
I totally forgot that you told us that they have done for you like social media templates.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so mad that I forgot that you said that, like, because I would be using that.
Yeah, so something else, and I've been trying to figure out how I can create my own template so that I can actually set up a planner. So every week they're already set up for you guys to post automatically, because I can create these templates and push them to your guys' accounts. So you can
That would be super cool.
Yep, you can do that. I still haven't figured out how to do that, but I am slowly doing that. Every week I work on it, and I get frustrated. I'll probably end up having a call. I don't know why. I can call Go High Level and they work me through it in like 2 seconds, but I'm like, I'm going to figure it out on my own. So, but yeah, it also has your statistics for your posts, all this stuff, what's working, what's not working, social listening and trends. It'll tell you what's trending right now, which is really neat. So there's a lot of different things in here that we can use and use to our benefit. Something else that I want to try to start using here soon for business is you get 5 reports, I think, a month for free. And you can actually prospect businesses in your area and say, okay, well, what is actually missing? Do they have Google reviews or whatever? And you can start like, it's kind of almost like cold calling, I guess. But, if you were going to help a business, the great thing to do here is you can mock things up and say, hey, I noticed this on Google. Can I send you like a quick video? Or I did this mock up on a website. I think I could help you, right? And this prospector actually helps you come up with those leads. So, and you'd actually have the report to send to them, I should say.
That would pair so well with the call that we did last week on doing like AI websites or doing like events and being able to use that with that. So like Suzette, if you are in the community that has the other trainings, that replay from last week should be available because there's a feature called AI Studio in Simply Scale, where you can just build so much stuff. And then I'm totally not trying to like take over what you're doing right now. I just wanted to say something else before I forgot. So Suzette, like I had heard of Go High Level before I was a part of Simply Scale, and I had always considered it, but it just looked really like complex and like something that I just didn't have patience to figure out, even though I really actually like to learn. But Amanda, so she has a bot that she created for members in Simply Scale. I use this bot every single time I'm in my dashboard to do anything. And with bots, obviously, like when you go back into it, like it'll kind of like reset everything. But what I do is I'll have a conversation with the bot for Simply Scale, and then I have it give me a summary of everything that we did, and what it knows about like my business from what I've told it. And I just input that summary into the bot every time I go back to it. So like if yeah. So like if one day it was helping me figure out like connecting my domain website, and I was trying to get started on the email marketing portion, but I did so much that day I was like, okay, I need to come back to this tomorrow. So it summarized everything for me. I saved that summary in my notes and then took it back the next day like, hey, here's where we left off. And then it's just like an ongoing thing. Like the bot that she made to help people along with the trainings and the onboarding is amazing. I just had to throw that in there.
Thank
Nice.
you. And I did all this because I came into the system as thrown in with nothing. And I was like, this is amazing, but I can't figure out how to use it. I need tutorials. So that's why when I broke off on my own, I was like, yes, I'm going to make sure everybody knows how to use it.
So Go High Level is basically what Go High Level is good for me to keep, because I have been considering on canceling it because I'm not actively using it, know how to really use it, and it was just a lot.
So this is Go High Level. I am just an independent agency. So they allow people to run their own agencies and help people and charge your own prices. So if you already have an account, you can either transfer it, but if you haven't built anything in it yet and don't know how to use it, you could cancel that and start a new account over here under Mandy, and you'd have access to everything that you have, more than what you have right now, and Go High Level, because I'm allowed to like actually, if you look at the dashboard, like you don't have some of these things over here. I created these and was able to integrate them into the menu to help you guys.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do, is cancel Go High Level and just go with this one under Mandy.
Yeah.
How long have you had Go High Level for, Suzette?
Oh my God, don't laugh, for a long time.
That's okay. I get it.
I've been
I get
paying
it.
$100 a month for a very long time. And that's because, like, so I run a non-medical home health agency. And then I got my certifications in vibe coding and AI consulting. So I'm trying to transition out of that
Congrats.
and start up like an AI consulting agency. And again, I'm trying to use my own little knowledge and watching videos and messing with Claude on how to do all of that stuff. And then I was like, I'm all about self-love and healing, so I made a page.
Oh, the sub accounts.
Yes.
She would use the sub accounts really
Yep.
well for that too, because you can do different things if you want to
Yep.
branch off and do different. Because I mean, I feel like most of us that are entrepreneurs, like we have different things we want to do.
Yeah, so
That would be helpful.
I'm like, my little Gemini mind is like, ooh, let's do this. But I really, really love like self-love and healing and self-development. I just want to help women do their thing. So I created an app, and I'm building my website and getting all that stuff together. So I just have a lot going on, and it sounds like this would help.
Oh, girl.
Yes. Yes. Amazing. Yeah, this would, I mean, it's the same system. It's just I give you the support. Like you actually have somebody that they're like, hey, like I had somebody this morning that's like, this isn't working. What can I do? And I'm like, don't worry. Like if you were going up to Go High Level, it might take like 48 hours to figure it out. And it's kind of like a big deal when we're not like dealing with our businesses and stuff. And we're not able to.
Yeah, I'll just give you some perspective. Like, I mean, it's kind of a branch from what I was saying earlier, Suzette, but like I don't know how long like you've known me for, but like I've been a Stan Store girly. Like Stan Store, I love Stan Store because it's so easy. It's literally like plug and play. I hate beacons. Always hated beacons. They're not necessarily hard. Like I feel like Go High Level can be more complex than beacons, obviously. But from somebody who's used Stan Store for 2 years and it's so simple, Go High Level just never seemed like something that I would be able to do. And like, I never considered really doing anything with it until Amanda started this agency, because she makes it so easy and her trainings are just really good. So
Thank you.
Yeah, I was going, so the new
you're
stuff that I
welcome.
was building, of course, Claude suggested like going to Gumroad and things of that nature.
Yeah, you can really do a lot with this system. You can create your own affiliate programs. You can have like affiliate payouts 7 deep, I think, if you wanted to. I wouldn't recommend it because then you're getting different. But like there's just so many different things that you can really do and customize in here that, once you know how to do it, you're like, oh yeah, that's way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like beacons, like all those different platforms, and like they all have their, pros, but when you look at like everything you can do in this software compared to everything else, you're getting the ability to be able to do so much more and for less of a cost. So like if you're paying the 97 right now through Go High Level, but you sign up for this, you're getting it for 57, and that's locked in.
Yep, you're locked
So
in for
like
life.
you'd be paying less to get more help with what you already have, basically.
Perfect. I'm excited.
And let me show
Yes.
you, I don't know if you have been playing with the AI Studio. Right now it's free until August 31st. So I've been making all the things, but like
Wow.
you can make anything in here. So like this is my website, you prompt it. So I want to show you something really cool. I know I posted it in the community, but something they just added was visual edits. This means I can go over into here and be like, hey, oh, of course it's loading. But you can manually now edit what things say instead of prompting it, which is huge because I'm like, you're not putting the picture where I want it to be.
Yeah, no, that's a big deal.
Yeah. Why is it taking so long? I'm really.
But yeah, Suzette, I would really go whenever you have the time, like I would go and watch the call from last week because if you're doing like AI consulting, and you want to do like client work for people, and you could do this in so many different markets and niches too. Like if you want to do it in the medical or you want to do it for, let's say somebody's having a seminar that is like women's coaching, women's self-empowerment seminars, some type of thing, you could build things for that. Like there's just so many different things you could use AI Studio for. And like that call is her kind of going over like putting those things together and how to do it. So
Okay.
Yep. And I did it last week. I really focused on like events. Like you could just sell an event website to somebody getting married, to somebody having a baby, to birthday parties, like vacation itineraries, all the things. So this
I need to be quiet because I'm going to make this call like 4 hours long. So I need to shush.
So yeah, I have like a little idea. Once I got my vibe coding thing and learned how to make apps, like I've been app crazy. So I made my daughter I made my daughter a health education app because she was like, "Oh, mom, I'm gonna have a problem with this." So I'm like, "Say no more. Let me get you an app." So I created.
Where do you create your apps? Is it in Base 44?
No, in Claude.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay, so also here, I want to show you, you can create apps inside of here too. Where does it?
And the Simply Scale OS?
Yep. So weather app, obviously that's just but there's different apps. You can create blogs, portfolio, like there's also like templates in here. We can create different apps, fitness tracker, all that stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
Thing I do too is like if I'm working like with clients and they need like I'm like, okay, here's your recording from our call today. This is what you need to do. You can create like an actual dashboard for them to go to and look through, kind of like what I did for the Simply Scale onboarding one. You could create this for a client and then tell them what they need to do for the day, right? And then it, go from there.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
very cool. Very cool.
So, well,
I don't remember what we were talking about before any of that. So,
well, it's kind of like went quickly. I've done a few trainings on this when I was with the other agencies, so I think this is so cool. Something else, maybe next week I'll do one for AI voice agents, or
that would be cool.
Yeah, to show you guys, because you can literally build them in your account and then sell them to people by just copying the code and like adding it to their website. But it's like you can host it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be cool.
Even if they don't have this system, you can copy the code and like put it in Shopify or Wix or something like that. But
wow. Okay, that would be cool.
But yeah, this also, I have an affiliate program. So anybody you refer, you get 50% monthly recurring commission, or if they buy yearly, 50% of that. And I finally got payouts figured out. So that'll be coming in the next couple of days. Mandy is our best affiliate. Top number one.
Yeah, I've been following Mandy for a while. And so like if she suggests things, I kind of like hop on it right away.
Oh, that means so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So now I just need to just sign up. I don't know if Mandy, if you have a link for me to sign up for Simply Scale OS, so I can kind of like get that going for myself.
Yeah, how do you want me to reach out to you? Are you on school or like Facebook or?
Yeah, I'm in probably like all of your communities, but on here for whatever, it has like my married name, and I don't use that's an old name. So I don't know why it popped up like that, but I'm under Suzette Overton.
Oh,
in your
okay.
community. Yeah.
I'll just reach out to you over on school. And if you have any questions, like before you do anything, just let me know. Because I've been playing around in the software for like the last 2 weeks. And I think the other thing I was going to say too, she also does onboarding calls for people
Every week.
that are just joining. Yeah. So that's really helpful as well. But, you know, we're here to help with whatever you need if you have questions.
Perfect.
I can
Thank
pop
you.
your affiliate link in there now if you want to grab it in the chat. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I can grab it for you.
Yeah, I know there was quite a few people that wanted to come to the call. I usually start talking about the call like on Mondays and Tuesdays, but we had the tornadoes. So I didn't get to post until like yesterday evening, and I think a lot of people are catching the replay. So
There's a lot of people that signed up from you.
yeah, yeah. Yep. So I think because of when I posted it, it was just kind of last minute. And so people
Yeah.
are catching the replay most likely. And the replays, those are emailed out to the people that sign up, right? Okay.
Yep. So as soon as we're off this call, the replay will already be available in the community, but I will also download it, add it to YouTube, and I send it out and tell everybody to just contact whoever that invited them. So,
I got you. Cool, cool.
yeah.
Okay. There it is. I see it in the chat there.
Yep, I'm already on it.
Well, I will be out school supply shopping later, but you guys have a fantastic day. And thank you so much, Amanda.
Yeah. I look forward to next week. Next week will be Wednesday because my poor puppy has surgery on Thursday, but it'll continue to probably be Thursday afternoons, and I'll probably do that is in the evening time to catch those people that are working.
Okay. Okay, so, cool. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Nice to meet you, Susan.
You too.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Bye.